It's the 19th of May and there's been a really good covering of snow for this time of year. Heading out back for 3 days over into that direction there, and hopefully I've got about an hour of light left, so I should be able to make it before it gets too dark. Okay, on my way. See you soon. Here's the Snowy River crossing, and up the Snowy Valley, and halfway across, back up to Charlotte's Pass. And let's see if I can get across without getting wet. Unfortunately, it's starting to snow, very small flakes. I've got about half an hour before I reach. Over there is the old farmhouse chimney, and then back to Charlotte's Pass. I'm at the third of 10 of the poles at the flat area now, and it's starting to snow a bit heavier back over towards Charlotte Pass there, and I've only got about 200 meters to go to the camp area. Whew. It's certainly closing in from over Carruthers way up to Club Lake that way, and over to Blue Lake that way. Yay! Over to the river crossing. To the campground and the rock. Unfortunately, my sensor has stopped working, and I didn't bring my glucometer, so I don't have any way of really working out what my blood sugar levels are. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, and from my last readings I'm around 3 millimoles. I just had a little bit of chocolate, which should put me up about 2 millimoles. It's snowing outside, and I'll just have to wait and see what sunrise brings.
I've got the long-acting on board, so I should be able to maintain my glucose levels, and I'll probably try to pack up and go out today, although the snowstorm did come in earlier than expected. So I'll stay warm, see if I can get a bit more sleep, and see what happens. It's snowing at the moment. You can see a little bit coming down. Quite a bit of snow collected around the tent last night and created a bit of a barrier. The weather's starting to come in now, and I've decided to stay and am reading a great Australian book, The Dark Emu. The snow is beginning to fall. The difficulty is trying to guess how much insulin to give and how much food I'm consuming, and not to head too much into hypo or into a ketoacidosis, hypoglycemia. So there will be a fair bit of guesswork, and they're going slow in this process. I woke at about 9:40 this morning, and I was in a low. I consumed some chocolate and gradually came back to a more solid cognitive state. Although sub-zero last night, the sleeping bag and tent provided nice warmth. A fair bit of snow is now falling and collecting on the tent. O'clock at night, and the storm has come back in. I wonder if it's the main front. And it's going to be quite a snowy night. Having an 8 o'clock snack. A lot of snow has fallen. It's accumulated on the roof. Keeping it very warm in here. Good morning. It's 9 o'clock on Sunday. I've been waiting the last couple of hours for the sun to come up before digging my way out. Unbelievably, the tent stayed up, and the amount of snow that fell neither collapsed fully in nor took away all the air or completely covered the tent, creating a carbon dioxide trap. The storm lasted about 30 hours, which is traditional up here, and the wind is still blowing outside, as you can hear, and some snow is still falling. I'll take you on a tour. You can see there the snow amount, which I'll dig out that way first, and it's created a little hollow, so there you can see as well, and it's on that side and that side, as well as where my head is. I've stayed remarkably dry and warm, although I think I had a low about midnight, and the inside of my sleeping bag is wet. But as you can see, the outside of the sleeping bag remains dry and not much in the way of dripping, so the material of the tent stayed remarkably waterproof.